friends, this is class 6th subject English. Today we are going to do lesson number 6 of Honeysuckle book, and the name of the lesson is Who I Am, and this is going to be our lecture 1. Points to be covered in today's class. First of all, introduction to the lesson, then explanation of the lesson line by line. At last, homework will be assigned. Now, I shall give you the introduction of the lesson. This lesson speaks about diversity. Diversity means many, means vibhinnata. It tells that everyone has something special in him or her. Whether it's you or me, everyone has something special in him or her. Everyone is unique in their own way. You are unique in your own way. I am unique in my own way. Your brother is unique in his own way. Means everyone around you is unique in his or her own way. There are 6 different people whose uniqueness has been shared in this lesson. Now, in this lesson, the writer had picked 6 different people whose uniqueness means everyone is unique in one or the other manner, and that has been shared in this lesson. Before you begin with the lesson, this has been given. In this lesson, we'll look at what we are like and how each of us is different. We all are interesting people in different ways, and we are all good at different things. Means everyone has something special in him or her. That good quality makes us different than others. As you read this, think about what you are like and what you enjoy doing. The thing that you enjoy doing, that is the thing that you like the most, and that can be adopted as a profession or a career in future. Now, here the lesson begins. Name of the lesson is Who I Am. This is part 1, Many Voices. The first person which has been described by the writer is Radha. Radha says, my favorite activity is climbing trees. Favorite means most dearest, and climbing means going up. So Radha says that her favorite or her most liked activity is going up trees. Just outside our house there is a mango tree which I love to go up. There is a mango tree outside of Radha's house which she likes to climb. Its branches spread out so it is simple to climb up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of 2 branches. Its branches spread out. What does that mean? Spread out means to open or arrange something over a large area. So the branches are scattered over a large area, so it is simple to go up. It is simple for Radha to go up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of 2 branches, where Radha can sit comfortably. Comfortably means in a relaxed manner. In the fork of 2 branches, fork is bifurcation, means where branch of a tree splits into two parts. So there Radha can sit in a relaxed manner. My mother tells me it is not sensible for girls to climb trees. But one afternoon she climbed up too, and both of us sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. Radha's mother says she tells her that it is not good for girls to climb trees, but what happened one afternoon? One afternoon she climbed up too, means Radha's mother also climbed up the tree, and both of them sat there. Sat is second form of sit. Both of them sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. When I am high up in the tree, I feel like I can rule the whole world. Why? Because the tree is too large, it's too long. So when she sits at the high up in the tree, she feels like that she can rule the whole world because she can see all her surrounding from the top of the tree. Now the writer has explained Nasir. When I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. So, Nasir wants to become a seed collector. Why? You'll get the answer of this question also. He says that we have cotton fields in our village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. Spends means to pay for some goods or services. So Nasir says that he has cotton fields in his village, and every year his father spends, he pays a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow their cotton plants. My grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plants which could be sown to grow new plants during the next year. So his grandfather told him that earlier they had never bought the seeds. They just used to collect the seeds, and those collected seeds were used in sowing and getting new crops, new plants. So here he thought that if he could also collect the seeds, it would be better to get the seeds in the lowest price, means they had not to pay much money to get new seeds. They had few of earlier and they could get few more by buying. But today that does not work, so we have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. I want to find out why that is so. He wanted to find out the reason that why couldn't they collect the seeds or preserve the seeds, and why had they have to get the new seeds every year. I want to learn how to preserve seeds. Preserve means to protect or to conserve. Nasir wanted to learn how could he preserve or how could he conserve seeds so that he can use those seeds again and not spend money every year. Next is Rohit. If I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked beautiful in a magazine picture. So, there is a boy Rohit who wanted to travel. This was his hobby. He liked to travel a lot. So he says that he wants to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked beautiful in a magazine. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. Raft is a flat floating structure to travel across the water bodies. So he just wanted to sail down the Amazon River. He wanted to go through the Amazon River in South America on a raft. I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down to see coral. Beaches is seaside or seashore. He wanted to live there and to enjoy. He wanted to enjoy the beauty of the nature. I suppose I should go to the Konark temple in Orissa or the old city in Beijing in China and the pyramids in Egypt too. Pyramids means a monumental structure with a triangular base. Means a monument which has a base of either triangle or a square or a quadrilateral. So he supposes that if he should go to the Konark temple in Orissa or the old city in Beijing in China and the pyramids in Egypt too. But what I actually enjoy is seeing nature more than old buildings. So in conclusion, Rohit just wants to enjoy the beauty of nature instead of living in a crowded area which is full of old buildings. Now the writer has explained Sarabjit. He says, what makes me very angry is when people don't believe me when I am telling the truth. For example, if I tell my teacher that I could not do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it. This might be happening with you also when you answer your teacher that you have not done your homework because of one or the other reason, and your teacher doesn't trust you, she doesn't believe you. You also might be angry sometimes. So the same is with Sarabjit. He gets very angry when people don't believe him when he tells the truth. Or I tell my parents that it was not me but my little brother who started the fight. So it makes him very much angry. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the rest, even if I got bad marks, means if he tells his teacher that he really studied for his test, still if he gets bad marks, then his teacher doesn't believe him. They all look at me as if they think I am telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. So, this is the case with Sarabjit. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. Because he doesn't want to show his teachers or his parents or somebody else if he is angry at them or not. But what does he do? To hide his anger, he looks down and counts to 10 so that nobody can see or observe if he is angry or not. Now students, we are going to do new words. Kindly take out your notebook, your pencil, pen and your scale to make format, and let's begin with new words. Number 1, favorite. That means most liked or dearest. Number 2, climbing means going up. Number 3, spread out. That means to open or arrange something over a large area. Number 4, comfortably. That means in a relaxed manner. Number 5, sensible means responsible. Number 6, in the fork, that means bifurcation, where branch of a tree splits into two parts. Number 7, spends, to pay for some goods or service. Number 8, find out, that means to discover or search. Preserve, that means to conserve or protect. Number 10, raft, a flat floating structure to travel across water bodies. Number 11, beaches, that means seaside or seashore. Number 12, pyramids, that means a monumental structure with a triangular base. Number 13, borrowed, to take something from someone for oneself. Number 14, in advance, that means beforehand. Number 15, interval, that means gap between two periods of time or break time. Like you get interval, you enjoy interval in the school, that is recess time. Or during movies, there is an interval where when you can have popcorn or cold drinks. Now students, this is the time to assign you homework. Answer the following questions. Number 1. Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because. Number B. Nasir wants to learn dash. You need to answer these questions in your book but with pencil. Nobody is supposed to use pen in the book. At last, I would like to say thank you to everybody for listening to me patiently and carefully. Thank you so much.